Now, if we're in luck, everyone's faces will be in the right boxes this week. Let me check. Josh, Leah, Sammi, Tom, tidy. Right, let's roll some dice in anger. So we are episode 8. I have remembered. Come on. We finished off because I bumped into Leah at work, and I thought we were going to move on from the church, but apparently you have business that you want to attend to first.
Good. Yes.
Sure. So we'll carry on exactly where you left off. You've emerged from the basement to find Donovich hanging, as you heard the peal of a bell, and the bell is still now ringing slowly. Thank you, Josh. I enjoyed saying this last time, so I'm going to say it again. The session is yours, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want to do with it this evening?
Yeah.
So I think as Tala comes up and she sees that obviously there's Donovich just sat there, well, hanging there, should I say. She'll ask one of the gents, can you cut him down? And I'll lay him down and close his eyes, and she'll probably say is the moon wax and wanes, so too does all life. And leave him there and tell whoever needs to know.
The Burgomaster.
Yeah. Would Tala be able to also have a look to see if there is any holy water?
Yeah, sure. So there would be a font. Make a religion check for me, please, Sammi. If you would, first roll of the night. Drum roll, please.
Ooh, 18.
18's reasonable. So ever since you approached this, you were still a little bit shaken up with your interaction with Rahedin, and it's only now that you have a moment and you've said your prayer to Saluna that you've realised that there isn't a presence in this whole building. Your whole life, if I may, Sammi, if you don't mind me kidnapping your character briefly, when you've stepped into a church, or any kind of consecrated or hallowed ground, you've felt it. You know that you're walking somewhere divine, but you've not picked anything up from this place. As you walk over to the font, there is a font. 18. With an 18, because consecrating land, a hallowed spell is a 5th level spell, so I'm not going to be able to say. And there's a specific purpose, a process for creating holy water. But what I'll say with an 18 is you're pretty sure that you would be able to create some holy water for the purposes of honouring the burial of Donovich and Daru, if that's what you were after, or were you after it for other purposes?
Depending on how much we could do, if there was something that we could do for obviously their burial, and potentially something to take with me. But you are the DM.
Yeah,
if it's one or the other, or if it's just for them, then so be it.
It would be one or the other then. I mean, in fact, no, you can, no, one or the other. I feel really harsh by saying it.
I think Tala would take as what she could, whether it's a vial, a skin sack, or whatever, of holy water with her, if that is okay.
Sure, you can have a vial of holy water. That's not a problem.
Yeah, and Farrow kind of zombie will go looking for some shovels.
No problem.
I was going to say, Horace probably would have been a bit worried at the sound of the bell, so he probably would have just stepped out the front of the church to make sure that no one's going to come and approach the church, try and walk him. Okay,
nice. So it is it's morning in Barovia, if you recall. Make a perception check for me, Josh, please.
Yes, sir. having D&D Beyond open is really helpful when you want to roll dice. Just anyone that's new to the game, top tip.
Pro tip.
Okay, perception. Here we go. 19.
19. Okay, so you see the church is sort of a little distance away from the rest of the village. Let me pop the village of Rovia for you. So as you're looking out, you see blinds twitch and people looking. Perhaps you see sort of an urchin poke round the corner of a building, but no one looks to be approaching. You've got the whole church to yourself. But you would have discovered some shovels in the graveyard themselves. So there's,
the other thing is you probably have a quick scout about to see if there's like an appropriate plot. So if there's like if there's a family plot that the potentially would be buried in.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll say that there are other sites that seem to be dedicated to clergy or previous.
that would be the other side of it, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah. I mean, it would take you possibly. I mean, unless anyone has any magical means, it would possibly take you a couple of hours to bury them.
Sorry.
To be fair, Farrell would probably be glad of that. Just something menial to take his mind off what's been going on for for an hour or so while he's digging.
Okay. Yeah, sure, no problem. So similarly, as you're looking, we'll take Horace's perception of 19. No one's approaching, but you can see as time goes by, there's less curiosity, and eventually, no one's bothering you at all. On this, I mean, it's still an overcast Barovian morning. Not much light, but it's if you had to guess, Pippa would probably be the best to guesstimate the time. You would say now you're getting close to 9 o'clock. D&D watch at 9 o'clock in the morning or so.
Yeah.
Hello, Alex.
Good boy.
I think Tala would probably turn around after and she'd give him a prayer after, relay him to rest and buried them over. And so, apart from helping Irina, is there anywhere else we'd like to go? I recommend we probably stock up on supplies if there is somewhere to do so.
I had an idea. Pippa is not going to be good at digging because I presume the shovels might even be bigger than her. And without being able to carry anything, would Pippa have a look around and see if she could find any writings or any references to this magical hardcore wizard dude that tried to take down Strahd? Who he was? Is there like a journal entry? Is there books or writings from the priest or anything like that to give us more idea who that guy was?
Okay, well let's find out. Do you want to make an investigation check as you're looking around the church?
Yeah. Oh, 12. 6.
Okay, so as you're looking around the rest of the church, you do find there's a couple of well-used books. There's Hymns to the Dawn, a volume of Chants to the Morning Lord, and there's another tome, The Blade of Truth, the uses of logic in the war against diabolist heresies. as fought by the All-Mist Inquisition. So that's a strange book that mixes logic exercises with lurid descriptions of fiend-worshipping cults.
Cool.
Of all things, 12. In the back of that book is what looks like a hastily scrawled description of the mage that appeared. A black-robed figure appeared from the mists, walking as if he owned the village. And you have his description as a bald-headed gentleman, human, male, with a stylish goatee.
Fabulous.
And then 12. Then there's some sort of illegible scrawl. You can't quite make out what it is, but then it goes on to say, was thrown down, and then a few other things that you can't make out. And then at the end it says, no body found.
Interesting. Thank you.
Okay.
Onward.
Onwards.
So
you... Yeah, go on.
just before, I think Farrow would kind of hang about just a little bit and just kind of over the graves. He just, under the watchful eye of Helm, made the departed find peace and rest. May his protection extend them in their journey beyond. These poor souls can take all the help they can get.
Nice. Okay. But go on then. Roll a religion check for me then. Let's see if...
Ooh. Teetered on the natural 20, but got an
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you say your piece. It's, I should imagine, again, I'm hijacking characters, but that was for Farrow as much as it was for Dunovich and Doro, but it makes you feel a little bit better. It makes you feel easier with what you've seen and witnessed.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he doesn't have any holy symbols of Helm or anything. He's not a worshipper as such. I think he's just trying to, as he said at the end of that, they could use all the help they could get from this dark place. So
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I think Tala would put his hand on his shoulder and kind of give like that affirmative sort of, you did good.
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
Which is a lot more PC than a fruity thwack to the backside, but sorry, running Strahd. Right. So you still have areas. There is a mercantile here, and as you're looking down, the main thoroughfare here, you can see that the shop appears to be open. But you also have the Burgomaster's mansion down to the south.
Yeah, so I think Tala would certainly point out it's worth popping in to have a look, if nothing more. I don't know how much. Yeah, I don't know what we've managed to scrape by between us, but it might certainly be worth seeing if there's any supplies that we can take or need.
Have a list.
That's better than nothing.
List of the stuff we did actually take from the house.
Cool.
I can't remember what we took. I know I've got the yellow spell book, and that's it.
So you can see as you start to approach them, there is a sparse light from the building that spills out from behind heavy curtains. The sign on the door, creaking on hinges, reads Bildrath's Mercantile. As you approach the door and open it, it's a shop. So there's no reason why you shouldn't just open it up. You can see it's very dimly lit inside. The first thing you see opposite the door is a counter with a human male, appears to be in his 50s maybe, bald head, little bit of side growth, hasn't shaved for a while, got a leather tunic, almost like a tabard type thing on. And as you look around, you can see various supplies. So you can see rope, flour, a bag of sugar. You can see wine. You can see nails, hammers, useful items. And just behind him, you can also see a small selection of weapons, arrows, small pieces of armor. And as you open the door, he sort of raises his eyebrow at you and just stares.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, magic.
New in town, I take it. Come in, have a look.
Very new.
Yes, if you don't mind, thank you.
Anything
What would
that
your
I
name
can?
be?
Well, I'm Bildrath. This is my establishment. I would ask for your names, but you probably won't live long enough for me to care.
Challenge.
Appreciate your optimism.
In that light of saying, is there any advice that you would potentially give to someone new of Barovia?
Well, interesting question. Find a hole, bury yourself in it, and don't come out again.
Well, actually, we dug a few people-sized holes this morning. Maybe we should have just laid out those.
Ah, that's interesting. I heard the ringing of the church bell. I haven't heard that for years. Is there a story behind it?
Not one that I'm sure you'd like to hear.
All right.
Unfortunately, I'll just say, unfortunately, Donovich and his son have unfortunately perished.
Slip this mortal coil.
Taking a dirt nap.
Yep.
His response to this is almost I'm enjoying the West Country as sort of a West Country taught, and he goes, well, it's bound to happen sooner or later.
If you have any other priests or holy people within the town that may take over the mantle of looking after the church.
Well, sometimes the mists provide. Who knows? No one in town would take over the role, but you never know.
Fair enough. I think at that point Tala would turn to Farrow and go, "What we got?"
Yeah. Do you sell, buy as well as sell?
Yeah, depending on what you've got, little miss.
We're probably better off going for trade, aren't we? So,
Like
if,
discount.
if there's stuff we particularly want, then potentially we'd go for trade, but maybe hold on to the items for trade, if that makes sense.
Oh, I see. Beautiful. What are we specifically looking for? We're looking for like healthy potions, magic.
I would
armor stuff.
I would definitely say health potions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much coin we potentially have. And I doubt we'd probably get one here, but we need to start and look at diamonds. But we're talking 300 gold's worth per diamond.
Oof. I would like to approach the counter. I just put both hands on the counter, and I just say, "Your most interesting item. I would like to see it, and I would like to know how much it would cost."
Huh. Is if I may ask, Josh, all 6'7" of you, is this in line of intimidating Bildrath?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, right. So as you approach, he does this thing. As you get closer, he sort of what?
You're bigger than you are, aren't you?
Yes, he'll say, "Oh, nice, we're all having a go now." He'll say,
Yarp.
"Yeah, yarp."
Yarp.
He'll say, "Well, well, I tell you what I've got. If you give me a second," and he'll nip out to the back and come back again, and he'll bring almost like a bandolier. Most of it's missing, but there are.
It's backwards anyway. I forget the cameras. It's gonna hold total.
How much have you got, Tom?
1,365 gold pieces, and that's not counting the gold pieces we found.
Okay.
There is well, in theory, we've got that for trade.
Okay.
I wouldn't. Apparently, we've got 4 gold rings, so even more than that, actually. 16,650.
Yeah. Just
Without
think of
them.
rich people.
So in this,
I mean, I've got
in this bandolier, there are 3 potions still in there, or vials, and you would all sort of look at them, and they're red, similar to what you'd know a potion of healing to look like. The rest of the bandoliers are all open. They'll say, "Well, would you believe that I've seen plenty of people like you before?
Mm-hmm.
Truth be told, I sold this to one of them, and they died about 30 minutes later, so I'm prepared to sell it on if necessary."
Yeah. Or a discount because it's, pre-used, pre-owned.
Well, thing is, little miss, if you want it badly, you'll pay for it. That's how it works.
Right.
And what is your price?
Well, with the harness thrown in for all 3, best price, mind you, for 2 customers. Let's say 900 gold.
All right. And I think on hearing that, Horace would then lean over the counter and say, "Sorry, did I hear you say 650?
I'm paying 650 for a diamond.
Roll intimidation.
Come on. Come on. Oh, 11.
11. So as he looks further up, he'll say, "No, what you heard me do is call for my nephew. Periwinkle."
What's his name?
Periwinkle. So here's the interesting thing about you guys already saying yarp. From the back room, a 7-foot tall, muscle clad, in the nicest possible way, simple looking gentleman steps out, and he says, "Yarp?" And Bildrath says, "This fella here thinks that I can sell cheap. What do you make of that, nephew?" And Periwinkle goes, "Yarp."
Nope.
I would,
Narp. Thank you, Sammi. See, you should run. I told you. Perfect.
I would just look down at the shopkeep. Just say, "Well played, well played," and step away from the counter.
I think Tala as well should kind of like just be generally
is
looking over, and she'd walk past Pippa and just whisper
great.
to her, "Have you got anything just to see if there's anything magical we could potentially see here?"
I'm gonna try something crazy first.
Oh fuck! And she's just gonna walk
She
off.
trots up. So she trots between around Horace, tiptoes so she can be seen, and goes, before we do big trades, I was wondering if we could do a really little trade to start with. Like, almost like a good faith thing. Because obviously it must be really disappointing to continually have customers that only come in the once because, you know, they die very, very quickly. And if we could build some sort of rapport and you could assist us in you know, not dying, repeat customers, you know, a new thing, a newfangled thing for you. And I was hoping that we could potentially have a very, very small bargain about this book. And I put the hymn book on the desk.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and cast guidance.
Well, let's have a persuasion roll then. With a D4.
Oh, this is going to be great. Persuasion.
Yeah, why not?
That's a 12. Phase 1. Phase 2.
Yes, Pippa.
Does that make it 17?
That makes it 17. Bear with me. I'm going to make this an opposing roll. I think you've got a reasonable. Yeah, I will say, that's it. That's an interesting proposition. I like your optimism from what these two big lads are saying, and from what you've said, you've certainly got a certain amount of confidence, shall we say? All right then. What would you ask in exchange for this this book?
Friendship.
Nice. Well, that's gratefully received. I'm a little bit taken aback, I must admit. Tell you what,
I think
650. You can have the belt.
Thing is, right, if that's 3 potions of healing and a leather belt, I ain't paying 650 for that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's still very fucking stupid. You just hear Horace, like when Pippa gets the deal, you just hear Horace stood in the corner of the room like scoff. Just
can I have an investigation check to see if I can find out what they are? We've got potions of healing.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that they are potions of healing, but as seasoned-ish adventurers, well, you're all sort of seasoned in your own way. You're used to paying 50 gold pieces per vial, as you know, Tom. But they appear to be genuine potions of healing.
So unless there's something about that belt, I think that's ridiculous. And as we've already got potions, I'm not sure I want to pay it, if I'm honest. Just putting it out there.
Yep.
I think Tala
no,
might. Go on.
It's either going to be a really good idea or a really awful idea.
group huddle.
How do we care massively if we're still friends with this guy after
Hell
this
no.
interaction?
Fuck this guy.
Just be clear, though, for all we know, this is the only shop in Barovia.
actually.
So we do need to be careful.
Yeah. So
I was going to say, could we just ask for the potions
back to character
instead of the boat?
Or what maybe we can like flex our ties with the burgomaster, say that we're acting on his orders, working his time,
And should we
or
say that we're
threaten them both.
on a mission for him?
So
He'll
what did
empty
you
the
say?
shop.
So
yeah. I can take periwinkle.
Yeah, 650. Is that the friends rate?
That's right.
I'd love to meet one of your enemies.
Wow.
Is the belt magical though? If the belt's magical, this is a different story,
That's
isn't
the
it?
question. Because from where I'm from, the price for 3 health potions and a boring, though very well crafted, leather belt would not come close to 650. And I know that we would like to be friends. And I know that we would like to get on. You're a businessman. Having good relationships with people is the epitome of good business. I love good business. Can we at least have a moment of agreement that both of us want to do anything we could possibly do to make a good deal?
It's the
Problem
like to
is, if you do want it badly enough, you will pay for it. And my friend price is 650.
But we agree that we would love, us two would love to make a good deal. Regardless of the 650, we would like to make a good deal, and we would like to do anything to make a good deal.
Well, what else are you offering then?
Did we pick up 2 heavy crossbows?
So the list that I've got 3 black books at 75 gold pieces, I assume each, but I'd have to look back to my notes to double check that. A black eye patch with I think it's a ruby inlaid into it, which is worth 50. Got a chain shirt, 4 gold rings at 100 gold pieces each. We did get some coin. Ivory hairbrush worth 25, 3 moss agates worth 30 each, platinum necklace worth 750, and a silver jewellery box worth 75. I don't think we picked the crossbows up, or if we did, one of you have. Yeah, I think I gave you my light crossbow, didn't I?
Oh, true that.
And we
I
didn't
can't
pick the
see
sword.
Pippa in the future using the crossbow, personally.
I'm wondering if we could potentially trade the potions for the crossbow.
He says 650. It's going to be either multiple of the items or the platinum necklace and change.
Are we bothered about our relationship with these people?
I think we need to be careful.
I'm not thinking any violence, but I'm thinking some light threatening.
I've got charmed person. I don't know if charming would work, but he would know I've charmed him.
Because
I think we can maybe. My thinking is, if we can, he might not be scared of me, but pretty sure he's probably going to be scared of Strahd. And so maybe if we just, throw the name around a little bit, shit him up per se, then we might be able to lower the prices. But again, he might not be too happy with us for doing it. But I'd be happy to give it a go because I don't care if he likes me or if he doesn't.
So my thinking at the moment is, as far as I'm aware, we've all got potions for healing. Yes, I've got one anyway.
No,
I
I
don't.
think we used
You
most of
used
them in
some.
Death House.
I've used mine. I don't have one.
Okay, so we could use them. Though. The thing is, you're kind of right. Is if we need them, we'll pay for them. That's the problem.
Hmm.
What
And
if?
while I understand us wanting to want to get them cheaper, but we do not knowing the lay of the land, we do need to be a little bit careful.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Tala's going to approach. Can I do guidance on myself?
Absolutely.
Guidance. And she's going to ask if we were to ask for the potions without the bandolier, would you be willing to take 200 gold for them?
200 gold. Roll persuasion.
Yeah, no.
Natural one. So it's
Well-
not going to make a difference anyway.
The belt just carries them, I'm afraid. It's the price offered is for the value of the life-saving potions.
Is there any? Well, other than things like rations, which to be fair, we could probably pick up some rations if we're going to be traveling. Is there anything else that anyone can think that we could use, mundane or otherwise?
Rope, probably.
I have rope. I've got 50 feet
Okay.
of hand.
Diamond.
Yeah.
We can ask him how much he's
I
going
mean,
to
is it-
charge us for a diamond compared to if
Do
he's
we-
charging us for the healing potions. I don't know.
Don't we already have diamonds? Or
No, Mossa Gates.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the required value of the diamond?
300.
I think it's 300 GP.
Gold.
Does that mean if we if we pay 300 for whatever kind of diamond, it counts?
We could get a diamond that's actually like 10,
Just the
but we could
tiniest
just
diamond.
350 for it.
Yeah, I paid 300 for this. All right, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Just
Sparrow
don't sneeze because you'll lose it. Sorry, Tom.
Farrell will kind of look at him and just say, putting aside the issue of the potions for a moment, my good man. We might be in the market for a diamond should you carry such a thing.
Diamond, no, you'd be in the spirit of friendship. You'd be looking to go to Vallaki for anything as exotic as that.
Oh, I appreciate
Good
that.
information. Thank you.
What AC is the chain shirt by chance?
The chain shirt is AC 13. I think when we got it, we all said it doesn't make sense for any
That
of
we
us.
didn't. No.
Yeah, I've already got the chain now.
I'm wondering if we offer the chain shirt with some money for the bandolier.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've got enough here that we can give him stuff for trade in theory. So, and to that end, I'll start pulling stuff out for trade. And I will put down the 4 gold rings, the silver box, the ivory hairbrush. That takes us to 5. I'm trying to do math in my head now, real quick. The eye patch takes us to 550.
Up there and see
And
if he'll
3
take it.
mossy, and well, yeah,
Mhm.
and see what he says. But if it's see what his value is.
That's 550, you say?
550, yeah.
Yeah, he'll say, oh, that's not quite enough. I think you're about 100
So-
short.
I'll put the 3 moss agates
Oh,
down.
little
which is
bastard.
each, which
They're
takes
worth
us to
30 each.
640, yeah.
640.
And then we can, to be fair, we've got 26 gold pieces, so we can put the other 10 down if you want. And I'll see if he. Yeah, I'll put the 3 moss agates down, and we'll see what he says.
Go. Well, he's still looking expectantly.
I would like to approach the counter if he's still being cheeky, and I'll just say, well, I think surely the value of what we have here is more than enough to cover the cost of the belt and the potions, which we have already established are far overpriced. And in the interest of us being friends, we are happy to pay those prices. However, well, I think if you continue to push your luck, then the word may just get around that you've been saying some particularly flagrant things about the devil in the castle himself. So perhaps we should just take a second, look what you have on offer, and do the right thing here.
Okay, so this is another roll then. That sounds like a deception check to me, Jeff.
Okay.
Guidance.
I love that word.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, come on. Yeah, that's 22. Do we want the guidance as well? Do we need
Yeah,
the guidance?
use it.
Do it.
Fuck
Use
it.
it.
That's a 25.
Woo!
He'll sort of say, "All right, this, well, all right, you have it, you have them then," and he'll grab everything that you've put on the counter first, and then hand over or just place the bandolier on the counter. But he will then say, "Well, I assume that's our business concluded. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I'll leave you with Periwinkle. Periwinkle, if you'd see these kind gentlemen and ladies out, that'd be most kind." And he starts backing away.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you.
Horace would just nod his head, narrow his eyes, nod his head. It's very kind.
Yarp, says Periwinkle.
Wasn't talking to you.
You know, I retcon for the ease of carrying that I gave him the chain shirt instead of the eye patch, just for the ease of, because obviously the chain shirt's
Sure.
going to be heavier, so
Yeah,
it made
that's
sense to give him
fine.
a heavy item.
That's fine, mate. Yeah.
I'll re-add that.
Yeah.
And I'll have to remake that eye patch now. Bear with me.
Yeah, it was an eye
I
patch
think
with
Tala
the
will say.
Go on, Sammy.
Go on. I was going to say, as we're leaving, I think Tala will turn to Periwinkle and go, "May the moonlight your way." Just... What's
Yarp.
that?
As we're being pushed out, is there anything that would perhaps catch Horace's eye on a shelf or a cabinet or something?
Were you looking for anything specifically?
I guess I would look for anything that looks either of a reasonable value or like anything that looks reasonably valuable at a glance, or possibly magical? Because I guess obviously I can't detect magic, but I don't think Pippa didn't detect magic while we're in the shop. Did you, Pippa? No, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Exactly.
anything that just looks particularly curious or of value.
There's certainly nothing that looks magical. This is it's a general store with the occasional bit of gear for the outdoors. Make a perception check while I go and turn my fan on because it's getting warm.
Okay. Oh, 21.
Josh is on fire today. So, I'd be comfortable with you discovering. Sorry, that's my microphone's here. Discovering maybe it's on the shelf on a stand, and it's pointing diagonally downwards. It looks like a silver dagger that's reasonably ornate. But you're in plain sight, and Periwimple's just behind you, walking towards the door.
Um, okay, all right, yeah. Oh, I don't know. How simple does Periwimple seem?
Make an insight check.
Oh, it's a 4. 5
4.
with the +1.
You're not entirely sure, but you suspect he is Tropic Thunder. You suspect he has gone full retard.
Oh,
Which is a horrible thing to say, but I'm quoting Tropic Thunder.
okay, all right. Horace. Okay, Horace going to turn around and he'll say, "Is there like looking up? Is there anything like on a high shelf, like any kind of like what are there like shelves like high
Sure,
up things
yeah.
with items that you can kind of see?"
Yeah.
I think quickly, like as you're going over it, it'd be like Horace turn around and be like, "Sorry, just what 1 second, Periwinkle. What is that?" And then he'd point up to one of the items behind like his shoulder, kind of trying to get him to look around. And then if he doesn't turn around and he just carries on looking at me, I'm not going to try and take the dagger. If he turns around, as soon as he turns around, I'm just going to yoink.
So he does turn around, but you still need to make a sleight of hand check, and it'll be versus his perception. Would you like to know your DC first?
Yes, I would.
You would, but you're committing to this, so I'm telling you the DC, and you're still rolling.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's fine.
15.
All right. Sleight of hand. Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right. Oh, you fucking shitting me. It's a natural 1.
Okie dokie.
Amazing.
In which case, let me get the battle map ready.
No.
I didn't think I was going to have to use this one, and I forgot I was playing with a harper. I think your brother's I think your brother's watching. Offense intended.
Oh my lord.
I only thought he was going to boot us out. I don't want to kill this man.
Let's have.
No, we're going to be fine.
I don't want to try and kill this man. I'm scared.
It'll probably be blank for a little while. Just bear with me while I get You think
No.
ready?
This is fabulous.
Right there. Okay. Have you got the map?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
If you want to, Tom, if you want to switch your initiative with me, then I would be okay with that.
I would love to switch initiative with Farrow.
Okay, you go for it. You go for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me see when this is.
At this point, I can't. I don't think I can do any more damage to this situation.
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Everything's great.
As fair, it just means that you'll go before me, but we all go before him. So
Yeah. I want to try one thing.
no, that's fine. You carry on.
Ready?
Yeah. Is it Pippa first? Oh, I was swapping you around. I'll tell you
Yes,
what. I'll just set your initiative. I think I know what you're going to do. So this, I'll just set your initiative to 14. So you two have swapped. Go for it, Leah.
Pippa would like to cast Charm Person.
Whee. So he has a wisdom save.
Yes, please.
Okie dokie, gotcha.
14.
Natural 20.
Really? Incredible.
So talk us through how are you going to do this if you wanted to spice it.
Yeah. So he I take it he looks reasonably perturbed by what's just occurred.
He'll as you're sort of wiggling your finger, yarp. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a bit too
You just-
jowsy for me. I don't like it.
throws a hand up and just calls his name, and it's just like, wait, and it almost glides. Do you like when a paper aeroplane goes forward, like a barb of magic goes forward, and just like those silly paper aeroplanes sometimes, it takes a huge divert and just swings up, and there's some picture somewhere with some person that was previously not smiling in the picture that is now smiling at Pippa. Charm the painting and
yeah. Dumbledore
Charm
now
the
smiles
shopkeeper.
at
Charm
you.
the shopkeeper.
The shopkeeper's out the back as he's seen this happen. Well, in fact, he was already out. So that is your action, Lee.
right. The shopkeeper's out, isn't he?
Yes.
Which way did he leave by?
He left through the south. So if I expand the map slightly, let me punch it for you again. So he's gone through this door here, and he did actually go through it and leave.
Okay.
So I'm going to take him off the map for now.
Pippa can move 30, so Pippa will be like, okay, that didn't work. Good luck, team. 1. And she heads towards the... Can she get through here? I take it that's
Yeah,
the
you
door.
can. So the front door's here.
Yeah, so she's trying to get to the door with the aim of if he tries to come back in, she'll be in the way.
Gotcha. Okay. So this is like a worktop, so you can scramble onto the worktop. It's not that high. You'd be able to.
That's where
Okay.
she'd end up. That's her 30 movement.
Okay,
Look.
that takes us to Farrow then. Sorry, Leah. You done?
All done.
Yeah, sorry.
So Farrow's going to step up to here. He's going to try and get in between them. So he's going to shove Horace back 5 feet. He's going to try to anyway.
Okay.
And he's basically like, there's no need for violence. We're leaving. Good look, Horace. Stealing is fucking wrong. If I see you do that again, I'll cut your hand off myself. And what he's just trying to convince Periwinkle that, you know, he doesn't need. We don't need to be doing this. You know.
Sure. Let's work through this then. So, as a hand goes on to Horace, and it looks like Farrow is going to push you back, how would Horace react to that?
To Farrow, if he wouldn't be like, you know, like, I think in this situation he's like, I've fucked up here. This is on me.
Okay.
So Horace would actually feel bad that Farrow's trying to get in the way, and is potentially putting himself in harm's way because of my fuck up. So I'm not gonna instigate. I'm not rising to it. I'm just saying nothing, stepping back, put my hands up, and just say, "We're leaving."
Sure. Right. Persuasion from Farrowwood.
Right, I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
God, fucking hell!
Oh my lord!
So. Well, I mean, I can't say you didn't try. Periwinkle now is looking between you, and he'll sort of he pulls from behind him this massive club. It was up sort of on his belt, and he's looking like he's going to swing it at your head now.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, stand my ground.
Yeah.
And call that turn.
Okay. Tala.
Can we restrain him and run away? Can we?
This is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do I try and persuade him?
Yes.
So, yeah, Tala will also approach, went to the side of Purple and say, "We don't need violence. We're just going to leave." And did Horace manage to actually pick up the item?
No.
No. We're going to leave. We're not here to cause trouble.
Okay.
Can I give myself guidance?
You can. Roll your persuasion.
A D4. 16.
16. Okay, let's say 16. Let's give it an opposition roll then, shall we? 1 second. Why not?
Pippa sees him thinking about what he's going to do on his opposition roll, and she knows. She just knows it. This is something that Pippa should have done earlier. She just knows that he's going to roll a 9.
Nice. So he looks over at. Nice one. He looks over at Horace, and he will point towards the door, and he will say, "Yarp," and then he looks down at Tala, and he'll say, "Yarp, yarp, yarp."
And Tala will bow her head and say, "Thank you." And I will grab Horace as I walk out the door. Like a child by the scruff of the neck.
Cool.
Horace is just like hands up, like walking out.
Yeah, no problem. So you managed to get outside without any injuries. It took 3 rounds to get to the point where you were able to get out without. The door slams behind you with a fair amount of force as you're back on the streets of the village of Barovia. What would you like to do now?
Did we want more pies before we leave, or will we be passing their place?
I can just see that. We step out onto the street. Everyone looks at everyone. Everyone looks at Horace. There's silence, and then Tala's like, "Pies?"
Yeah, I was about to chime it. I wasn't sure if I was pushing my luck to be like, "Pie, anyone?"
And Farrow will pull out his pie from yesterday and just hand it to him.
I meant for the travel, but yeah.
Yeah, we could get.
It was a good attempt, but let's not piss any more of the locals off, shall we?
Yeah, Horace would take the pie, put a hand on Farrow's shoulder, and just say, "I think that's wise. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. And I didn't mean to offend you."
Oh, that was all for show. I mean, I do disapprove of stealing, just for the record, but I won't take your hands if you do it. But, you know, so just remember that these folk, it can't be an easy place to live. And perhaps we need to bear that in mind in our dealings with them.
You're right. I suppose people haven't always been the nicest to me, but it's true. Maybe they themselves are in a bad situation, and I don't think me throwing my weight around is going to help that. Nor will it fix the past.
He's kind of just nods. It's all right. Come on, let's go and find the burgomaster.
Yeah.
I was just kind of just like look back at the pie and be like, "You sure you don't want this?"
I try not to eat meat where possible.
Aren't you a hunter?
I was. I've been many things in my life.
That's fair. We all need a change of scenery sometimes. And I, for one, am getting sick of these fucking clouds. Looking up at the sky.
There's as you mention this, and you start getting angry
No.
There's a howl comes from the west.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leah. Oh, seriously, carry on doing that. And it's answered again further to the west, and then there's a peal of thunder as well in the distance.
Kind of like when the thunder goes, I think Horace is kind of like, no, actually, clouds are fine. And then I'd start walking towards the burgomaster's house.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, the scene doesn't transcend into a Snow White clip, so everything carries on as it is. So we'll take you closer to the burgomaster's mansion then, if you're happy to progress forwards. As you arrive, you can see Ismark is the doors open, and Ismark, he's walking backwards and forwards, he's pacing, and you from a distance, as he sees you, he'll sort of motion into the house, and you can hear him calling Irina's name, and he looks a little bit tetchy, as he'll say, as you finally approach, he'll say, no, she's ready to go. Irina, it's time to say goodbye. And he'll look at you, and he'll look you all over and say, so you've agreed to take my sister to safety? My recommendation would have been to the Church of St. Andrel in Vallaki, but anything you can do to keep us safe. Please go with haste. We need to get her away from this village.
Because there's a monastery at Kresk, isn't there? And then there's the Holy Grail. There's the chapel at Vallaki.
Yes.
Which direction is Vallaki? Do we know from here? Are we going east?
Are we
west?
able to ask for a map?
Yeah. We don't know the area. We don't know where we're going.
So in response to that, Ismark will say, if Irina, go and fetch the map. And Irina will say, well, it's in the frame, and he'll say, just smash it, go and get the map. And Irina comes.
You just look at it. You don't need to wreck your house.
I just need to look at it.
Oh, okay, right, okay. I wanted to be destructive.
Give me 5 minutes.
So
I want to break things.
Huzzah.
This is fan generated as well. Found it on Reddit.
Good old Reddit.
Good old Reddit. So Ismark will, or Irina now, what we'll say, if you're happy, ladies and gentlemen, is the brief conversation as Irina goes to fetch it. Ismark will say to you, if you travel now before dark, you will be able to get to Sir Paul's. I highly recommend you do not camp outside in Barovia unless you are very prepared to do so, and I would suggest to you that at the minute you are not. As Irina returns, and again, this is me fast forwarding if you're happy for me to do so, Irina she'll bring the map with you, with her, and she'll start discussing the details as you start along the Svalich Road. She will point out, if you came from the east, you're likely to have entered Barovia through these large doors. If you remember the large doors that you came through the mists, the Svalich Road is this large road that goes all the way through Barovia. Irina will tell you that she knows that this land is surrounded by mist. The village of Barovia, which you are currently in, is to the east. Castle Ravenloft overlooks the village of Barovia. Everything else is to the west. Sir Paul's, which you should get to before nightfall. If you get to the Ivlis, the Ivlis River is here. There's a crossroads just beyond it that leads to the Sir Paul's, which is where there is a Vistani camp. That continues round through another gate. That's a windmill. Is
that where the sisters live?
That is the only windmill that Irina knows of. Beyond that, as it snakes around, is the walled town of Vallaki. To the north of that is Lake Zarovich. There is a mansion to the south of Vallaki, an abandoned town to the south called Beres, and then there's a tower in the lake here, and then Kresk is on the far west of Barovia. And she will also point out this building here as you're walking along, and she'll say that is the Wizard of Wine's winery. That's where all of the wine is produced to keep most Barovians sane.
Where's the winery? Sorry.
All the way over to the west. So that's now open to your map tool. You can come and go from that map as often as you wish.
Okay. Are we going on foot? Have we got a horse cart provided by the Burgomaster or?
No, though that you've not seen any horses. You've certainly not seen anything that looks like a cart in the whole of the village of Barovia.
Okay. So, what's the plan for us once we reach these crossroads? Are we going to try and camp with the Varani, or I will be asking Irina. Sorry.
That's okay. Irina will say, well, we really shouldn't be camping out, as Ismark's said. I mean, the safest place for us to stop off would be with the Vistani, if they're there.
Fingers crossed they're there.
And let's make haste.
Yeah.
Happy. Yeah.
Okay. So the day progresses. This is, as far as you can tell, this land is stunning. It's beautiful. It's heavily overcast, but you in your mind's eye, you can imagine it on a spring morning. It would be idyllic as you walk along the Svalich Road. Getting close to midday, you start to approach, you cross over the bridge and you continue forwards. You're about midday, just after midday, when you get to this crossroads here. And you can see in front of you there's an old wooden gallows which creaks in the chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia village, where you've come from, is to the east. Sir Paul's is to the northwest, and Ravenloft / Vallaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope. Across the gallows, a low wall, crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog. As you... Go on, sorry.
I was going to say, I think Tala will ask for the history behind these public gallows.
Irina will just sort of look straight back towards Tala, and she'll say, quite honestly, we don't know. There's no known history with these gallows. They always seem to be here. And they always... People say that they see things in this area. And as she says this to Tala, as you're walking past, Tala as you look towards the gallows themselves, instead of just a rope hanging, you do actually see a figure appear to be hanging. And it, as you stop and look, the fact that it just seems to have manifested in front of you, and it slowly turns. And as it turns round, you can see your own face on this figure that's hanging. As Irina reaches out and she'll say, "Oh, Tala, are you okay?" And as you snap out of it, there doesn't appear to be anything there, just the rope swinging. And everyone else, you become aware that Tala's sort of stopped and Irina's concerned.
I think Tala will just say, I can see what they mean with seeing things. They appear and disappear as quickly as they come. And she'll say no more about it. Obviously a bit flustered by seeing her own hanging, so to speak. But she'll unseemingly shake it off and continue walking. And I think Tala would like to request a bit of a conversation with Irina. If the DM is up for it.
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
Pippa?
No, I'm not. Do it. Go.
Yeah.
Pippa's just living her best life. Scribbling down the map that she's seen, so the team have their own copy.
Yeah. So I think Tala will ask Irina about her thoughts on what she believes is safest for her.
So we'll have a sort of a bit of a camp, a rest for midday then, as you I mean, in terms of food, you've only got pie. But Irina will say, I've honestly no idea. Ever since the devil decided to turn his gaze towards me, I've lived in constant fear. Fear is something that as Barovians we all live with daily, but to have his eye is... I can't explain it to you. I know he can't enter a premises without being invited, but he's clearly managed to get around that. He's must have done something to charm me or something, or that's where these bites came from, but the only thing I can suggest is holy ground. But I can't live in a... I mean, how do you live with this? I'm spending all of my life inside a monastery or a church, or... That's not a life.
No, but if we can figure out means of helping to keep you safe for now, hopefully we can figure out something long term over time.
Well, that's
But
very
you certainly
kind.
didn't want to leave. You certainly didn't seem to want to leave your brother.
I just needed to bury my father. I mean, despite the fact that I'm being seemingly hunted by the devil, I needed to do right by my father. But I listen, while I'm with you, you are my best bet. If you tell me to do something, I will follow your instructions.
I mean, in terms of where we're going. My brain needs to work.
Lucky to pause.
No, I can't think of who the deity is.
Oh,
Oh, the
Same.
Morning Lord and the nighttime sleeper
Morning
lady.
Lord,
Morning Lord. Oh, and
Um,
Mother Night.
Mother Night. Thank you.
I got you.
Tala will ask, in terms of the Morning Lord's presence, would you say that it's more likely in Valaki or Caress?
I have no idea. Gods have abandoned this place. People talk of the Morning Lord and Mother Night. I've never seen any evidence that there is a divine visitation in these lands, other than what you've shown me. I will follow
Faith is
everything you
always
tell me
there
to
if
do.
you
I
want
will
it.
follow. Sorry, go on, Sammi.
Faith is always there if you're willing to find it. But as you say, these are certainly dark times for yourself, your church, unfortunately. The Morning Lord cannot get through. His presence wasn't there.
No. Well, hopefully we
Um,
can find something. Hopefully.
Just to very much backtrack, can we tell her brother that the priest is dead and so is his son?
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Find a new holy person. Bye.
Look,
Yeah.
hi. He wasn't the
Um,
anyway. He was
I mean,
cheeky.
I know it's me fast forwarding, Sammi, but we only get like 2.5 hours to play each session, so I'm terrible for it. But
Yeah, fast forward.
any other questions anyone wants to ask?
I have a question.
Hit me. Well, let's say hit me. Hit me the end.
Pippa looks up and goes, You say you'll do things that we ask you to do, which is great because that's really helpful. I want to be able to ask you to help us to do things that you're actually good at. Are you good at anything? I can do this, and just a little gust just goes. He can chop heads off, and he can slash things in two, and Tala can make a hammer come out of nowhere.
So along with Irina's pack, you can see there is sort of wrapped up in a long bundle. There is a what looks like a sword shaped bundle, and right near the top, as she unwraps it, she will show you the blade of a rapier, and she will say, I mean, my brother and I used to play with sticks, and then that progressed. My brother is much better at this than I, but I can possibly hold something off. But I'm no swordswoman. Don't get me wrong, I'm willing to fight, but I'm not the best.
You can stay with me.
I would possibly recommend that you do to keep that on you, on your person. Unfortunately, we don't know what we're going to come up against.
Okay. No, that seems wise, actually. Yeah. And so she'll unwrap it, belt it round.
Yeah, I think if that's everything, I think possibly moving along.
Well done, Sammi. So as you pack up after lunch, it's all. Oh, go on, Tom.
Just say while they're doing this, can Farrow been foraging around for any kind of food, whether he's got to try and hunt rabbits or whatever he sees.
You can try, mate. What? That was is that survival?
Yeah, possibly. There we go. Not having a good day today.
Well, both you and Tala are starting to get very hungry now there are rumbles.
We were fed last night, weren't we? Didn't they?
You were, but it's getting to lunchtime now. So you get into that point where you're starting to think, I'm not, going to make you take a Constitution saving throw, Tom, but you are getting.
Yet.
But you don't manage to find anything with an 8. The vegetation is too dense. There's nothing that looks like it grows. As in the spirit of moving things on, assuming that I'm okay to do so, you pack up your lunch, and as you start to move further west on the Svalish Road, you do see a figure. It's alone, with a stride and bearing of one who knows no fear. Even from this distance, and it's now possibly even through the murk of a Barovian day, it's maybe 90 feet away from you. You can see it's clad in rusty armour, and it clutches a long sword in a pale hand. And as you see it, it seems to see you, and it seems to be ready for a fight as it stands in a guard position. What do you want to do?
Turn to Irina and say, is Barovia, as a land itself, a pretty close-knit community? You have any idea who this is?
She'll sort of whisper, I've never seen anything like this before. Why is he so pale?
Can we see his face, or is he wearing like a helmet?
He's got like sort of a cowl up, and it's covered in shade.
I think casting guidance on herself, Tala would shout out, "We're not here to fight, we're just here to pass."
So from the distance, you can hear it's a very rumbling voice, very deep, but very slow, and considered, as the response is, "Are you in league with the devil?"
No.
And as go on.
I was going to say, I think at that point, Tala would possibly hold out her shield and allow her own symbol to glow white.
Okay.
White enough for him to see.
Sure. So his whole countenance changes as he goes from a ready position to sheathing his longsword at his hilt. And then you hear from behind him there's a howl. Leah?
Oh no, I'm good. I just like,
No, I want you to do a howl. Thank you very much. And as there is a howl, this figure turns around, and from behind him, along the road, you can see wolves start to appear. As he goes back into a guard position, now facing away from you towards these wolves. 3 wolves appear from the north and south. 2 to the north, 1 to the south of the road. What do you want to do?
So is that one behind us?
No. Everything's to the west of you. He's 90 feet to the west of you, but the wolves have appeared from the forest either
North
side
and
of the
south,
road. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, flip.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Start running towards?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Let's-
fight with this man. Not with him, but with him. You know.
I got you.
Alongside
in a
him.
friendly way.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Let me see if I can
Ah,
Look at that.
prepare this for you then. So, 80.
And hopefully I've got all my bad rolls out of my system. It's now going to be a murder mission.
Yeah, it's gone. The bad juju is gone.
1, 2, 3. Right, bear with me 1 second. Right, I'm gonna roll. Roll that, and then hopefully,
Would give us a howl, Bertie.
I bet you can't see anything yet, can you?
It's just
I
popped up.
can see,
Yeah.
can see some
Oh,
wolves.
I can see a road.
You can. Cool.
I can
Where's
see a
Patches
dude.
when you need him?
There you go. Patches is there. He's been with you all the
He's
time.
there. He's there.
Oh, did we not give him back?
Yeah, he's come back to us.
Fuck yeah.
He's been with you all the time. He chose to come with you.
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry you saw me do bad things, Patches. I didn't mean it.
I don't mean it.
Okay, so go for it then. So Farrow, roll your initiative. Let's. What time can you all stay until tonight? By the way, so I was hoping to not be here
Forever.
forever. If only we could.
If we win the Euros, Dave, and I have put the numbers on tonight. If we
Okay.
win the Euros, maybe we'll make it happen.
Yeah, you know.
Unlikely that I'm going to win, though. It's like 80 million, something like that.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be giving most of that away anyway, so, because what the fuck do you do with that kind of money? It's a birthstone. That ain't birthstone.
Bertie.
Mm.
Can't really see him against the black, but
Hello, Bertie.
my three-legged
Yeah.
Right, who
You
we're
didn't do a howl
missing?
for me. Oh,
Just you, Josh, I think.
Oh, sorry. Bat.
Gotcha. Okay, so it is going to be this wandering undead figure to act first as he steps forwards, and he's going to attack Wolf 1.
Have him.
Not a clicking. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Tell you what I'll do. Let me set this up a little bit better so it's a little bit more fluid. Okay. First attack from this figure is going to roll. It misses the hold up. No, it hits the wolf because its AC is less than that. Trying not to give you too much away by telling you the numbers accidentally. So he.
noticeable, Dave.
I know, mate. I know. Well, I've made it difficult for myself because I've got an NPC to. So he steps
you've
up
got
to
two.
this, with Wolf with his drawn sword, and this guy I mean for the martial characters amongst you, this guy knows how to handle himself, and he feigns left, ducks right, and just beheads this wolf in one shot as he moves closer forwards to the second wolf and takes another attack.
Ooh.
However, he does stumble on this one. A bit of loose dirt. It's just one of those things that happens in a fight. If you get into a fight, you can get hurt or make a mistake, and that has happened to him as he stumbles, as that wolf attacks back. Wolf. The wolf tries to bite him but misses. There is a wolf that's already died. Out of the underbrush now, you see more wolves coming. One appears directly next to him. And attacks. He now has advantage because he's within 5 feet of a Yes, an eye. It's going to be that hits. Causing 5 points of damage, and this figure now, as you get closer, you can. No, I'll wait a minute. So he's also knocked prone to the floor. More wolves appear from all around. There's another one appears to the south as that charges in. This now has advantage as well. Okay. Sorry, this is loads of clicking. That's going to hit. Let's see if the second one hit. This one is going to bite twice. Seen both hits. So I'm going to roll this twice. And 12, so that's 21. And then one of these large, huge wolves that you first fought when you entered Barovia appears, and it lunges towards this figure. And now the pack has descended. You can see they're all working as a team, biting, clawing, tearing chunks off this what looks like an undead warrior from a distance. As Farrow, you are the first of you four to take a turn.
Okay. So Farrow's going to move up 30 feet.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take a shot with a longbow at the direwolf.
Go for it.
He's going to cast. Well, bonus action. He's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha.
On the direwolf.
Yeah.
And then he will send a longbow shot. Just tickle. And that is a 19 to hit.
19 hit.
So he takes 7 points to pierce him.
Yeah.
And 6 points of force for 13 points of damage total.
Very nice.
Take it.
It's a solid hit. Anything else from you? In fact,
that is all of my
full
action
economy, isn't it?
So...
Yeah. So Horace's turn.
Okay. Checking out. Yeah. So I'm gonna step up as far as I can. I'm gonna dash actually. 30 feet. And then I am going to plant my feet, and then I'm also going to cast Hunter's Mark. I'll give it to this. I'm going to put on the direwolf as well.
Okay, sure. Yeah, as long as you two remember, I'll put concentration on both of you so we remember that as well.
Thank you.
Go for it. Done.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, dude. It's all right. I'm trying to multitask. Pippa's turn.
Ready. Witch bolt at the direwolf. Wait,
Sure.
please.
Okay,
If
roll
you
to hit.
don't mind.
No, absolutely.
If it doesn't inconvenience you terribly. Oh, 19.
19 hits.
Oh my lord, that's the first time I've hit on my first witch bolt.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That means I get 2d12. Even better.
Very nice.
Wow. How would you like to kill the direwolf?
Oh. Pippa remembers this. Pippa remembers what worked last time. What worked last time was right through the throat. If it's
Horrible
open jowl,
beheading.
she sends a witch bolt.
Nice. Anything else?
She grabs Irina's arm and just pulls her next to her and goes, "Stay here."
Okay. So she will move next to Patches.
And that's
Can you still, if you're still concentrating, can you move Witchbolt onto another target?
That doesn't read like that.
No, I didn't think you could.
The beam of crackling energy, creature within range, blah 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 blah. And then it just talks about each of its subsequent turns does 1
Yeah,
d12 on bonus. So I think once it's gone, it's gone.
I think
And
so.
that is my one more first level spell. Nice.
Okay. Tala's turn.
I'm going to be a bit stuck. There's nothing I can do to even get within reach. Of... I think instead, what's Horace? Okay, so I think Tala is going to move up. She'll have to move the full 30.
Yep.
And from where she is going to cast Bless first level.
Okay.
And she's going to cast it on Farrow, Horace, and Pippa.
Okay. So remember that you've got Bless Hand, guys. Wolf number 3 is going to charge into this. So this wolf, it spots Horace charging. It doesn't care. It's going to charge straight towards this undead figure. It's going to attack advantage and hit. 30-20 for max damage. More chunks being ripped from this undead figure, whatever it is. A second direwolf appears from the undergrowth and fills in the gap where its fellow was and turns towards Johnny Undead. That's his new name. And attacks. I'm
The question
rolling
is,
a...
Dave, is he good?
Very good. I don't know if he is, but that was a worthy gag. Then from the north. Sorry, no, I'm going to make it from the south. Something that momentarily stops Tala and Farrow in your tracks. From out of the woods, pushing a pine tree almost over with its strength and its claws, a bipedal, very large wolf appears as he looks towards you, sneers, snarls, and then charges towards this undead figure. He will attempt to bite this undead figure. which he hits. And then he will claw as well, which misses. The bite just tears flesh and bone from this figure as it starts to spit it out and continues to attack. The undead figure will turn towards Horace, and you can see now that, I mean, you'd be mistaken to think it was a zombie, but there's intelligence in its eyes as it looks towards Horace, and it will say, "Have no fear. If you are enemies of the devil, then we are in league. Do not fear for me. I will rise again. Run if you must," as he turns back towards, and he's going to target wolf number 4 to start off with. Dungeon Master gets to play with toys. That's going to be instant death.
Come on.
And then he's going to target wolf number 2. It is another hit. That's not going to kill it outright. And you also notice, Horace, you're close enough to notice that very, very slightly, as the werewolf has torn chunks of this undead warrior, he does seem to be healing some of it back. As tissue and sinew are still rotten, but it's growing back. Wolf 2 is going to get a turn. I really should stop setting up encounters like this where I'm just rolling dice against myself.
Yeah, I love it.
That wolf misses. I do. I like rolling dice. That's why. So
Where's the fun otherwise?
exactly right. This wolf here. This wolf will. It will scratch and bite. So let's go. Let's roll both together. Still can't get a natural 20 though. I'm all of these attacks with an advantage, and I've not had one natural 20 yet. 8 damage plus 18. As Farrow gets a turn.
So Farrow, momentarily taken back by the appearance of a werewolf, but then it's kind of what we were looking for. So he's going to start beelining towards the werewolf that way. He's going to move his bonus action, move his hunter's mark to the werewolf.
Gotcha.
And then he's going to send another arrow.
Go for it.
And I'll use my bless with this as well, which the bless is a D4.
It's a D4, yeah.
And that's a 12 to hit, which I'm guessing misses.
That's gonna miss. Yeah. Anything else?
That's everything, mate. His bonus
Okay.
action to re-up.
Horace's turn.
Cool. I would like to start bonus action. Reassign Hunter's Mark to Direwolf 1, please.
Sure. Done.
And then I would respond to the undead Johnny Undead. And I just say, I just say to him, I say, don't you worry, your situation is far worse than ours. As long as you're fighting, we'll fight with you. And then I'm just bolting over towards Direwolf 1, and I'm just going to try and like swing straight through the middle of him.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm a bit too close there.
That's okay. You roll to hit.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Is he flanking them? Cheeky flank, bit cheeky bit of flanking.
Are you flanking there? Yeah, go on then. But you've spoken to him. He's identified himself as a what's it, and Tom's a cheeky motherfucker. So yeah.
Go now. Don't get.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
I take it back.
That's sick. Thank you very much. Advantage.
Oh no, I'm happy to
Yeah.
call cheeky, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, if I get a natural 20, call me what you want. Okay.
Wait, sorry, I've got bless as well. Is it D4 for bless? Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fucking good. I don't even know if with bless is gonna
okay, though?
find anyway. 12 to hit.
Who did you bless, Sammy?
Farrow, Horace, and Pippa.
Oh, okay. Right, everyone. Okay. 12 to hit is going to miss the direwolf as he dodges out of the way.
I do get graze.
Yeah.
So what is it? It's proficiency bonus, isn't it? Ability modifier, which is +5. Am I being dense?
+4, 18 strength, haven't you?
+3 strength.
+3. Oh, that's right. You're 16, aren't you? Yeah.
17.
17.
Just
yeah.
below.
Okay.
Do I get with Hunter's Mark? Do I still gain the extra d6 for that?
No, I think you actually have to hit if you
has
read.
to land the hit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, whenever you hit with an attack roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. I think it's Pippa's turn.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed. I'm still within a good. Okay, I'm happy here. Oh, happy. Okay, there's one that's denoted as just wolf.
Yeah.
I should still be able to hit wolf from there.
Okay.
And it's going to be really boring. I'm really sorry. It's going to be just a firebolt.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Nothing wrong with that.
I wish it had been stayed on a 1.
You've got blast.
Oh yeah, thank you. D4 isn't it?
Less.
It is.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
17.
So as you're about to release this, this wolf looks round at you, and then you can feel this sort of divine presence emanating from Tala as your bolt actually does connect. It wouldn't have done if it wasn't for the bless. You roll your damage.
Nice. Thank you. We get little assists whenever we kill things using your bless.
Wow.
10.
Okay. This as the firebolt hits, and you know that it's been guided by some divine presence. It hits the rear flank of this wolf as it stops what it's doing, and with some intelligence snarls and almost as if it's sneering towards you. And then it continues to try and chomp down on this undead warrior. So it's aware of Pippa now. Anything else?
No, we're gonna hang back.
Okay.
Way
Tala's
out
turn.
of the way.
Yeah. In fact, I haven't put Irina in the initiative order on purpose for this fight. She's in shell shock a little bit. But Tala's turn.
Yeah. Being defended by a little halfling. Let's go.
So yeah, I think Tala would approach a bit. Let me see what's the range. So yeah, I think Tala would come forward a bit. Obviously seeing the werewolf stride up, her attention has immediately shifted. And much like Farrow, she's just turned and she's just aiming straight for this werewolf. Assuming that is in with 60 feet. I will cast Holy Word at it.
Okay, go for it.
20 dirty.
Dirty 20 is going to hit
Oh
your
my.
damages.
3.
3. Anything else?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Wolf number 3 is turning towards. Oh, wait a minute. Towards the undead fella. I've got toys. I want to play with them. So he gets
It's fine.
attack.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
16 is going to hit. So that's going to be further 7 points of damage. He's still prone on the floor. All of these wolves are piling on him. He did stand up on his turn, which I forgot, but there you go. Direwolf that's next to Horace, even though you've grazed him with your greatsword, he's just ignoring you. They're all ignoring you and concentrating on this undead. He is. Oh, it's done that thing where it doesn't settle. Come on.
Is it 'cause-
There we go.
I don't know. Is it because he openly basically almost denounced Strahd? And that's why they've got such a, or would I guess Horace could suspect that, but I don't know if there's any way for him to confirm that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Really.
Yeah, I can't really during combat ask you to make an insight check on all of the monsters.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
60, so that's going to hit, and then that's also going to hit. So that's going to be big damage. So the werewolf is tearing more chunks off it. Takes us to the top of the round again as the undead warrior stands up. He's remembered to do it this time. He does seem to heal ever so slightly. He's now going to swing towards this wolf. That misses. He's going to take a second attack at it. And that misses as well. That's a poor round. They're just jumping, leaping all over him. And he will continue saying to Horace, he'll say, after they have destroyed me, there may be allies to fight the devil. Look for the mansion of the Silver Dragon. As the wolves continue to jump all over him. Do. That's going to be. That hits. Still haven't got a critical. The wolf that Pippa hit with the intelligent gleam in his eyes is also going to bite. Hits and scratch. Hits. I think this might be it. That's almost it's not quite. It's buried him. It's trying to drag him down as much as possible as he is now prone. So Farrow, you do actually get a turn before the undead creature is completely swamped. What do you want to do?
So, Farrow going to continue to move 30 feet towards the fray.
Yeah.
And he is going to loose another arrow.
Okay, go for it.
And he's targeting the werewolf.
Yep.
That's a 15 to hit.
And your bless.
Oh, it's blessed still up.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Love bless.
So that's 2, so that's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Wonderful. So immediately as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hail of Thorn. save.
Okay.
So, as you hit the creature, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. So all these thorns are just going to explode out of the arrow as it kind of explodes as it hits him. The target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. So
That's going to include the Revenant.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, and he will apologise as he looses the arrows. I'm sorry, my friend, but you say you will rise again, and I must take you at your word. And then he loses the arrow.
Okay. So, talk me through what everyone has to do again, Tom. Sorry.
Dex saving throw for everyone within 5 feet.
Okay. Do you want to roll your damage for him first, then?
Yes, yeah, I can do that. So we have 7 points of piercing. We have 2 points of force, and then we have the additional D8 from Claire, which is a 1. Oh, so that's
10.
9 points of damage from the. And then everyone needs to make a dexterity. So those two
One,
ones.
2, 3.
In the
1, 2, 3. Yeah, gotcha. So wolf 2. Excuse me. What's your DC, Tom?
DC 13.
Okay,
So not great.
Wolf fails, rolls 12. Wolf
Okay.
to the south fails. And your man, he passes.
Okay, so I assume I roll it once and then.
Yeah, it's AoE, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on. So both the wolves take 2, and then he takes half.
He takes 1. Yeah. Okay.
And then obviously the wandering undead would also have to make the same check, I suppose, because he's within 5 feet of the werewolf, in theory.
Yeah, no, I've already done that. He did fail. And in response, he'll say, "Do what you must, huntsman." Horace.
At the end of the
go on.
round, he's
Yeah.
drop the bow, and
Yeah.
I can draw 1 for free, can't I?
Yeah.
So he'll draw a scimitar.
Okay. You can stow the longbow, mate.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on then, Josh.
So Horace is going to have another pop at Direwolf 1. So it's kind of like swung and almost just like grazed past the Direwolf, and then he's going to try and then bring the sword back down and come back down on him in the backswing.
Okay, let's go.
Kill advantage. Still get advantage for the flanking.
Yes.
Thank you. Lego. Please be better. Yeah, that's better.
18's going to hit.
So, why is it? It's just frozen for me. But that's fine. 18 will hit. Very good. So roll the damage twice. Seventh attacker. Which one was highest?
11 was highest.
Oh, there we go. Yes, so 11 plus the extra d6 of force for Hunter's Mark. Stop it. Thank you. That's an extra 2, so that's 13 damage total on the nasty. And then I'm also going to be a cheeky boy and run around this direwolf to undead man, and I'd like to bonus action lay on hands.
Whoa! How much?
Yeah. So I'm going to give him. I'm just going to give him the rest of what I've got. So I'm going to give him 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'll say, forgive me, my friend. I know you suffer, but hold on a little bit longer. And then you'd almost see this ghostly green kind of like ethereal kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Like wave kind of like pass down my arm and flow into him.
Yeah. Okay.
Big damn hero.
big damn hero. So you can see more of this. The bones start to knit together. You hear a click as his sort of scapula sticks back together as it's just been ripped apart. As Pippa has her turn.
Nice. Gonna be a rinse and repeat, guys. Can I hit Wolf 2 from where I am? Yes. I would like to try and hit Wolf 2, another firebolt.
Come on, Leah.
I'm sniping from such a distance.
Yeah.
16.
16's going to hit.
I just want to roll my blessed 2. 19! I know there's no difference. I just want to roll it.
Cool.
And that's a 9.
How would you like to kill it?
Yeah.
Same again. She knows what kills dire wolves as it opens its mouth. Every time they open their mouth, a fireball just comes and smacks him in the teeth.
Nice. Yeah, it was just about to clamp down on Horace's arm as he's healing the Revenant, and you knock it back with your fireball.
Yeah.
Tala's turn.
Tala's going to do something slightly different. So, as Tala runs up, just making sure. Yes. She's going to bring a shield out, and with both hands, she's going to slam it onto the ground, and there's going to be a bright light that shines from it, and she's going to cast Radiance of the Dawn. So it is a
Ooh.
range of 30 feet.
Yeah.
I need any creature within the 30-foot emancipation originating from the source of myself.
Yeah.
To make a Constitution saving throw, please. They will obviously take radiant damage, or they'll take half as much on a successful one. So I would like the creatures in question to be Werewolf 1, Wolf, Wolf 3, and Direwolf 1, please.
You don't say. Right. So, Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
Amazing.
Let's go for it. So, that looks awesome as well.
This is so good.
So the werewolf rolls 12.
So that's a fail.
Wolf rolls 11.
That's a fail.
Other wolf rolls 20.
That's a save.
Yeah. And the dire wolf rolls 5.
So that's a fail.
Yeah.
That's
So-
tasty, that is.
The damage is 11 full damage.
Okay.
So you've got one that takes half.
Yeah. The wolf takes half, so he's going to take 5. Dire wolf is enough to kill the dire wolf. How do you want to kill that?
Yes.
Come on.
Nice.
I think as this light emits, and it's obviously fairly close to a daylight sort of ratio. Assuming that these are Strahd's wolves, I imagine there'll be a slight burn as it's engulfed by the light, and as the light sort of passes, you just see the wolf is just collapsed on its side,
Okay.
basically.
Nice. Anything else from you?
I think at that point, Tala will just standard. She will probably take out her warhammer at this point.
Seems fair. Yeah. Wolf 3 is going to attack the undead fella again. So that's going to hit. That's 8. He's prone again as they're charging down. The werewolf is going to... Okay, let me see if this hits first. Ooh, that wasn't with advantage, so I will just roll another one. Yeah, it's not. Okay. With its bite now, with this undead figure on the floor, he is going to crunch right through his neck and rip a massive chunk out. Just how I'll style it then is, we'll say that the werewolf was about, no, you know what, I'm going to change the description. He was about to chomp down on Horace as you've healed the undead warrior. From over his shoulder, you've seen this werewolf try and come towards you, and this undead figure has stuck himself in the way. And it just happens to have ripped his head off, done enough damage to make him collapse to the floor in a heap and not rise. But just before his head's ripped off, he will say, "We will meet again," as he crumples to the floor. So the werewolf will now advance on Horace. 8 to hit you, 13 to hit you, Josh. Misses.
Misses.
Okay. This wolf here starts to look around with intelligence in its eyes.
Oh.
And it stops.
Oh.
And then it starts to run. I'm going to take it to there. Bear with. So I'm going to take it to there, and then as an action, he's going to continue to run along the Swarlich Road to there. Farrow's turn.
So Farrow can just about make this move whilst avoiding Wolf 3's threat range from what Matt Tools is telling me. So he's going to move straight in on the werewolf, and he, short sword out, and it's let's go.
Let's go.
Having it. So short sword first. Here we go. So 23 to hit.
23 hits.
So that is 6 points of slashing. Where is 4? So 4 points of force, and then a D8 for Colossus Slayer. So total of 15 points damage for the first attack.
Gotcha.
Second attack with advantage.
Yeah.
Is a 16 to hit.
You have bless.
I have bless.
Hinted.
That's a 17 to hit.
And your damage is?
Okay, so that is max damage, 10 points of slashing damage from the scimitar. Then max that, so 16 points again, 16 points of damage from the second.
31 damage you've done there, dude. Anything else?
That is everything. I literally don't think I can do anything.
Okay.
I'm out of goals.
Horace's turn.
Sure. Sick. Just to clarify, flanking. See? Yeah, boy. So I think Horace's reaction, seeing the undead man pass, it's almost like this scorned look on his face after he's kind of gone out of his way to try and help this guy. And he'll just look up at this wealth and say, "I did my best. It wasn't enough. Mishka, lend me your aid." And then he's pulling back his sword, and then almost like this ghostly apparition is going to appear behind him, and she seems to be kind of like waving her hands like over his blade. Horace is going to like put everything into the swing and try and like bring it clean down like behind this werewolf and just try and split it in half.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for the attack.
Come on, Josh.
Please. Please. Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh, mate.
Are you joking?
Oh, devoed for you, dude.
Are you joking?
Oh my lord.
You've
What's
got blast.
You've got
What?
bless.
Did we use?
Blast.
I don't think the bless is going to help. It's only a D4.
I was
Somehow.
just trying to look on the positive sides, mate. Sorry.
When was the last time we long rested? Do I have a? I don't think we have heroic inspiration. Oh,
Wow, you didn't use it in the
No,
fight.
you
though.
would have. You didn't use it in the last fight, so you've got heroic inspiration if you want to use it.
We get heroic inspiration every day.
Humans do.
Humans
humans
do
for the
every
long
time they
rest.
have a long rest.
He's
I
already
can't really
advanced on his-
complain.
Oh no, it's a reroll, isn't it?
It's a reroll.
So is it re-roll on the advantage as well?
No.
No, just a re-roll straight D20
Yeah.
with bless potentially.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Please.
Even I'm not that cheeky, Dave.
13
And
with
you're
the
blessed.
16 to hit.
Just hits.
Ah,
Shut
yes.
up. You know I'm putting a fucking divine smite on that shit.
Amen.
I do. I do.
Hence the build up. Thank you, D&D and the dice gods for fucking me over. Alright, okay. So roll it twice. That's
12.
12 base damage. And then the first of my smites for 2d8. Holy shit.
Gotta love it.
So good.
So that's an extra 13, so that's 25 total.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah. Okay, sick. So what you'll see is as Horace brings his sword down again, like Misha's kind of stood in the back, like holding her hands out. This like kind of ghostly green apparition, and as the blade, you'd almost just see it for an instant. Like as the blade kind of connects with the werewolf at its head, the whole blade will just like this flame will just rip down the blade, and it will just cut clean through and just split this werewolf in half.
Yeah. Nice. So there's a howl come from the fleeing werewolf as it sort of senses this happening as it's fleeing from you. I think that ends your turn, Josh.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Pippa's turn.
Yep, still sniping from the distance. This will be directed at Wolf 3. Can't get the other one that's running away. It's too far, man.
I mean,
No. Oh. No, the distance is too much. 11.
Misses.
That's
Only
fine.
just misses.
Oh,
That's
really?
Such
Oh.
a shame. Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay,
She
so
runs
Tala's
off.
turn.
so I think at this point, Tala's just gonna run up behind this wolf.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna grab the warhammer and just fucking belt it for a natural 20.
Woo!
We got one.
Deary
Yeah,
So
There
she's
we
just gonna
go.
run up and kind of like playing polo on a pony. She's just gonna swing the warhammer around and just up straight under the jaw.
Okay. Let's see if you can kill it.
Warhammer.
Just for
all these poor wolves. and their
11.
teeth.
How does it die?
Neck snaps as it just gets hit in the jaw and it just
Okay.
just
Yeah.
collapses into a heap.
As it collapses into a heap, as you say, onto the floor. So that's Wolf 3 and Werewolf dead. So what you see now in the distance, the wolf that's fleeing from you, as it's bounding forwards, you can see that its It's the fur on its flank explode out as it transforms and grows into this bipedal bestial form of another werewolf, as it now snarls and turns back towards you, and as it will say, "We, the pack, will have revenge," as it turns back into the woods and now just completely disappears. You know what, Tom? I will allow you a disadvantage attack just to see if you can piss it off.
Awesome. That's what we like. You never know,
No.
mate. If I hit it, I might kill it. If I can roll high enough, if I've got big enough numbers, never know.
Not if it's
Big
turned into a
rolls.
werewolf.
That 1 and 2, miss.
Yeah. So it sees you shoot and it ducks out of the way before it disappears into the brush and continues on. As Irina's now breathing heavily, and she doesn't know what to do with herself as she starts moving closer to Pippa.
She did really well.
So it is almost 11 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to suggest to you that that's where we will conclude this evening. We can pick it up exactly from where we are next time, or we can fast forward ever so slightly to Sir Pool's. That will be entirely up to you.
We'd like to
Happy
pick
with
up
that?
from here personally.
From here. Yeah.
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 From here, dickhead. Can I just say, just before we do finish, if anyone has watched and you're watching from anywhere in the world, just leave us a comment, because it's always interesting. If you, we have someone that for our Dragonlance game that watches, a friend of ours called Jason. He's become a friend because he's watched us right from the start, and he. So if you watch it, just say watching from somewhere or other, because it's just so cool.
Yeah,
it's nice to know
that's
nice.
someone. Yeah, it is. It's weird but cool.
Yeah.
Let us know you're there.
Nice
Yeah.
to know we're stretching out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice to know we're stretching out.
Yeah. Right, on that bombshell.
Thank you.
He's on.